From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the New York Mets. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound, and the stats back it up.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today on the hill, Clay Holmes.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. In there safely. And he'll move up to second, no problem. Should be a pass ball, and that takes away the double play. There's the strike.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick.
And now this is down for a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr., one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. And that drops in for a strike. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. And that forces the runner to hold on at second, 2 on with 1 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Fought off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And the righty deals. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 2nd game of the series. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The tag, and he's out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to.
Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. And we're back. And on the hill, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boog, he's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Scherzer, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field.
He was all over that one. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Here's Jesse Winker. Good power. Not great. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Softly hit into right field. It's going to fall for a hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Juan Soto now. Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
To the right side, and it's just foul. That was close.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Oh, right to the backstop. Tag, and he's out at the plate. Winker, the runner at second with one away. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that one inside, and it hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. First and second, one out. And now it's Mark Vientos. Late on that fastball.
No ball, one strike.
Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out to second, and he's just back in time. He was thinking about third there, no doubt.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Pete Alonso. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing in 1.
One ball, one strike.
And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
That one 95 to finish him off. Back here at Citi Field. Second inning set to go. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Will Wagner. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground, right side. McNeil. One up, one down. And the batter is George Springer. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. That's in there. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone boot from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
And he'll be safe at first. So a man at first. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And that's a little bit high. 1-0. Fans don't really understand runner on the move. And a foul ball. As the game has moved along, we see runner goes again. And it finds its way through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Everything came together for him. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That misses the zone, and that is ball one. Swing and a ball popped up. And no one can get there. It falls in. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Around third. In to score from first, and they lead by 2.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Varsho stands at third with one gone in the inning. That one fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right. Fights it off, he'll see another. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Swing and a miss. Back here in Queens, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Third home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 3-1.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. You saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ballgame.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Springer there makes the catch. One down. Jeff McNeil stands in. And first offering is fouled off. McNeil with a homer in his last game. 0-1. And misses inside. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Mad Max notches the K. And now it's Jose Siri. Inside.
No, that's a
and
ball.
that's ball one. Siri in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. Around first, heading for 2. Relay to second.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Back foot slider struck him out. So they pick up. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Anthony Santander at the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Lindor puts it away for the out. One away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
Line drive and foul ball. Grounded to third. Could be two. Good feed. That's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Lifted in the air, out to left. Makes the catch, and there's one down. And now it's Juan Soto. And that's outside. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Vientos now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And a big swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
On the ground to short. To third. Tag, got him.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Pete Alonso now, always a power threat. The Polar Bear hit his 200th career home run last season.
Yeah, and that home run came right here at Citi Field. He's the fourth fastest player in baseball history to reach 200 homers.
Swings through that one.
Oh, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. And hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. Back here at Citi Field as we go to the top of the 4th. Now here is Will Wagner. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. And he pumps it a strike.
1-1.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. And a 1-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Slings to first. And one gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man. Here's George Springer. Tries to check his swing, but he makes contact. Brings it in. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Alejandro Kirk Next up for the Blue Jays. On the ground, right side, McNeil. The throw to first, and the Blue Jays go down 1-2. Ready to go, bottom
Leading
4.
off
Here's the
for the
catcher
Mets,
for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No ball.
Threw that
One
fastball
strike.
right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And that's too high. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Nimmo, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So here's Scherzer. Swinging a foul straight back.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And they'll do it again. And there's a ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lined, and that's a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat and found a way to win the battle.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
And next for the Mets, Jose Siri. Doubled his first time up. Just missed. McNeil off of first with 2 away. Gets him to chase after that one.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Holmes back to work. Gets the call. And it's 0-1. Varsho, a former Gold Glove winner, 28 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Jimenez batting with one down, takes a strike. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 1-1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that skips in the dirt. Battling here as he fouls it away. Chop to first, but it kicks foul. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 2. And it's fouled away.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
On the ground to the left. Sends it to first, and Bichette is retired. And it's a 1. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Max Scherzer goes to work. Swinging a foul out of play. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Center field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Headed towards the corner. Springer racing after it. And a foul ball.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Juan Soto. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's a little bit low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. 2-2. That's inside. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So they make. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the season. Next, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Pitching change here, Frankie Montas. This is his 3rd time out this year.
Frankie Montas.
Next offering is in for a strike.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
2-2. That's a ball. Count's full.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. Little slider action.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a foul. Ball, he stays alive. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch. And I tell you what,
runner on the go. And it's fouled off. Guerrero on at first. Nobody out. And a base hit into right center field. Guerrero around second, headed for third. And that's a double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real...
Line drive, and that's a base hit. Here comes the throw. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
This one in the air right field.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Fouled off left side. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Going to count 1 and 2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Makes it to the bag, that's 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
This one in the air. Vientos squeezes it, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Chad Green.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Vientos, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Eric Swanson getting loose out there. Late that time, and it's strike 2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses. 1 gone here.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
1-1.
And that one missing low.
2-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Out to center. Varsho has a beat on it. And it's caught for the out. So digging in, Brandon Nimmo. 0 for 2 in this one. That one is hammered right field. Springer drop step going back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Mets leave. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Here's Andres Jimenez. Fouled off to the right. That one pushed to the left and foul. Outside. Now 1-2. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And he takes it himself for the out. At the plate, Bo Bichette. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these pitchers really need to put up a 0 on the board.
That's 3.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
This one in the air. Jimenez. One up, one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And that one is lifted in the air. Varsho after it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's off the inside corner. And 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Fouls one off. 2-2. And that one cutting but missing down low. That's towards center. Varsho settles under this one. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Back here at Citi Field. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Now pitching for the New York Mets.
And first offering
Number
is fouled
33.
off.
It looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Anthony Santander next up for the Blue Jays. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Minter measures 6 feet even. He features a four-seam fastball, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. In the air to left center. Siri in position. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. First pitch just misses. And that is out of play. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Nothing doing for
Pitching for
back
Toronto.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into
50.
the bottom of the 8th. Eric Swanson. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you even with pitches outside the zone.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a quick out, number 1. So
Now
up next
batting,
for New York,
the right
Juan
fielder,
Soto.
Juan Soto.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Varsho makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put
Up
it into
next
his
for the
highest
Mets,
gear and
third
go a long way to
baseman,
track that one down.
Vientos.
Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Vientos
0-1.
now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Rip to third. And that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's going to be Will Wagner. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Outside corner. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. And that one pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top of the 9th. Comes up empty.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good job to fight that one off. That to right. Soto makes the catch, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Mets 1. And we're back. So bottom of the 9th, and now the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Swanson back to work. Swings through that.
No ball, 1 strike.
Got him. And 1 gone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And that's a fair ball. Brandon Nimmo now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And a swing and a miss.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count. Try to climb the ladder.
Ball one there. Alvarez over at first with one away. And he swings over the top there.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is even 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this weekend. Very little in the way of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series. So no doubt frustration mounting and very high right now.
The 0-1. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. The Mets down by 4 here in the last half of inning number 9. On the ground, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. 5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew.